They don't just fight wars, they train armies, they topple regimes, they operate where no one else can. These are every weapon carried by the US Army Green Berets. Starting off with rifles, the M4A1 Carbine is still the foundation, but a Green Beret M4A1 is barely recognizable compared to a standard Army Issue 1. Geisler triggers, Daniel defense rails, surefire suppressors, and Night Force optics. One operator on the team might run a short-barrel CQB setup. The guy next to him might be running a precision 16-inch build. Same team, same mission, different roles. The HK-416 is growing across special forces groups, and for good reason, on missions that last weeks in denied territory with zero access to armorer support. The gas piston operating system stays cleaner and more reliable than the M4. When your rifle has to keep working, no matter what, the HK-416 earns its place every single time. The FN SCAR-H in 7.62mm is one of the most important rifles in the Green Beret arsenal. In Afghanistan's open mountain valleys, where engagements happened at 500 meters and beyond 5.56mm simply was not enough, the SCAR-H hits harder, reaches further, and punches through cover that would stop a 5.56mm round cold. Green Beret teams running SCAR-Hs in Afghanistan swore by them in a way that other units running M4s simply could not. The AK-103 is where Green Berets genuinely separate themselves from every other unit on this channel. When an ODA is operating alongside partner forces in Africa or the Middle East, where AK pattern weapons are the standard, showing up with M4s immediately identifies the team as American. The AK-103 removes that signature entirely. It runs the same ammunition as the enemy, meaning resupply from captured stocks is possible when operating far from friendly lines. No Ranger battalion or SEAL team makes this choice because none of them operate the way a Green Beret ODA operates. Carrying the enemy's rifle is not a compromise. It is a deliberate advantage. The SIG MCX Rattler in .300 Blackout is the infiltration rifle, ultra-compact, suppressor-ready, and nearly silent-running subsonic ammunition. Folds down small enough to disappear into a bag. For low-visibility missions where the team needs to move without looking military, nothing beats it. The Mark 18 CQBR with its 10.3-inch barrel handles the close-quarters role, vehicles, helicopters, tight urban environments. When an ODA is clearing a compound in Iraq at 2 a.m., the MK-18 is what goes through the door first. The Robinson Armament XCR sees limited but notable use among some Green Beret operators, a highly adaptable multi-caliber rifle that converts between 5.56mm, 6.8 SPC, and 7.62 by 39mm. For operators working in regions where ammunition standardization with partner forces is critical, the XCR's ability to swap calibers without changing the entire rifle is a genuine operational advantage that almost no other platform offers. Moving on to sniper and precision rifles, the Mark 22 MRAD is the current top-tier precision system, fully modular between .338 Norma Magnum, .300 Norma Magnum, and 7.62mm NATO. One rifle covering every precision mission from medium range all the way to 1,500 meters by simply swapping the barrel and bolt. For a small, self-sufficient team that cannot carry 3 different sniper rifles, the MRAD is as close to perfect as anything currently exists. The Mark 13 Mod 7 in .300 Winchester Magnum remains the trusted workhorse bolt action, accurate past 1,100 meters and proven across years of combat in Afghanistan. Green Beret snipers have occupied overwatch positions for days at a time with this rifle, covering partner force operations from concealed positions the enemy never found. The M110 semi-automatic sniper system gives Green Beret designated marksman rapid precision fire in 7.62mm faster follow-up shots than any bolt action at 800 meters. On dynamic missions where targets move quickly and a bolt action cycle is too slow, the M110 fills the gap perfectly. The XM201 enhanced sniper rifle in .300. Winchester Magnum was developed specifically because of feedback from Green Beret teams in Afghanistan who needed more range than standard 7.62mm could deliver in open mountain terrain. Suppressed, accurate past 1,200 meters and built directly around the real-world requirements of ODA sniper teams in the field. The Accuracy International AXMC in .338 Lapua Magnum sees use among some Green Beret snipers who have the freedom to select their own precision rifle, regarded by many professionals as one of the finest bolt-action precision rifles ever built. When an operator has the choice, the AXMC frequently makes the list. The Berets M107 A1 in .50 caliber gives OD as the ability to destroy vehicles, weapons caches, and high-value equipment targets from over a mile away. One round, no direct contact with the enemy. Mission complete. Moving on to pistols. The Glock 19 is the most common sidearm in the regiment compact. Suppressor capable with a threaded barrel, red dot, equipped with a Trigicon RMR, and running a Surefire X300 weapon light. Simple, fast, and completely trustworthy under the worst possible pressure. The Glock 34 sees use among operators who want better accuracy at range from their sidearm. The longer barrel and extended sight radius make a genuine difference when a pistol shot needs to be precise rather than just fast. The Glock 43X is the low visibility choice, a slimline 9mm that conceals completely under civilian clothing. When a Green Beret is operating in plain clothes as an advisor in a foreign city and needs a weapon that completely disappears, the G43X is exactly that. The HK-45 compact tactical in .45 ACP with a threaded suppressor-ready barrel sees use among operators who prefer the heavier caliber hitting power. Green Berets have more individual flexibility in equipment choices than almost any other unit, and the HK-45 reflects that culture of trusting the operator to choose what works best for them personally. The Sig Sauer P226 MK25 still carries weight among some operators, a full-size 9mm with decades of proven reliability in naval and special operations service. Accurate, tough, and trusted by professionals who have carried it through real combat. Moving on to machine guns. The Mark 48 Mod 1 is the Green Beret machine gun of choice. 7.62mm, belt-fed, purpose-built for special operations, and significantly lighter than any conventional machine gun. On long-duration ODA missions where the team carries everything for weeks in denied territory, the MK48's weight advantage over the M24 is not a small thing. It is the difference between a gunner who can still fight effectively on day 10 and one who cannot. The Mark 46 Mod 1 provides a lighter 5.56mm belt-fed option, stripped down and fast. When maximum mobility is the priority and a machine gun still needs to be in the team's kit, the Mark 46 is what goes in the ruck without a second thought. The M24OL serves in vehicle-mounted and base security roles, the lightweight titanium variant, providing sustained 7.62mm accurate fire past 800 meters. When ODAs establish forward operating positions in remote denied territory, the M24OL anchors the perimeter. The PKM machine gun is perhaps the most unique machine gun choice in the entire US military, a Soviet-era 7.62mm belt-fed, carried by some Green Beret teams in regions where Russian pattern weapons are the standard. Running the same weapon as their partner forces simplifies logistics, avoids identifying the team as American, and allows the operators to demonstrate weapon proficiency that builds genuine trust with the forces they are training. No other US unit makes this choice. It is completely unique to how Green Berets operate. The M249 SAW still serves in some ODA configurations, giving the team automatic 5.56mm fire at the squad level, when the mission profile suits a lighter machine gun over the Mark 48, particularly useful when training partner forces who may also be running SAW equivalents. Moving on to shotguns, the Remington M87 OMCS is the breaching shotgun, modular, pump action, 12 gauge, and completely reliable. Short barrel breaching configuration for door entry during direct action raids. Green Berets also use it as a training weapon for partner forces learning entry techniques simple enough to operate with minimal instruction and effective enough to matter immediately. The Benelli M1014 gives operators a semi-automatic option for close-quarters engagements, 8 rounds, folding stock, and faster follow-up shots than any pump gun on the market. In a dynamic raid environment, where multiple threats appear in rapid succession, the semi-automatic action is a real and meaningful advantage. The Mossberg 5.9 OA1 serves in base security and guard roles at forward operating positions, all-metal military specification, construction that handles sustained use and abuse without complaint. Tough, simple, and reliable enough that partner force soldiers with minimal training can operate it effectively. That last point matters enormously in the Green Beret world, where every weapon they carry is also a potential training tool. Green Berets carry American rifles, foreign machine guns, partner force weapons, and everything in between. No other unit in the US military operates with this level of flexibility and this level of trust placed in the individual operator to make the right call. The weapons change based on the mission, the region, and the partner force. The standard never changes.